Anyway, boys, moving on. As I think is best for all of us.
I think we probably should.
Yeah. Pet peeves. Funny stories. A little bit of a chitty chat. A little bit of a chin wag. Jack, you want to go first?
Funny. Story.
No, nothing.
Not really done a lot, to be fair.
No.
If I'm completely honest. I can't remember what's happened in my life. Not a lot. Sick of hearing about fucking COVID.
Yeah.
Just boring the shit out of me now.
Yeah, it's getting like... Even engaging in this, I'm bored of this conversation as well.
Yeah.
Like, well,
Boring 19,
innit? Yeah, you know how it is, all this virus stuff is really getting me down.
Yeah.
But yeah, even that's getting me.
Yeah.
Like, it's gone beyond the original conversation.
So now, like, I've got, as you can probably hear, I've got a cold.
Oh, everyone thinks you're a leper.
Everyone's like, oh, it's not COVID, is it? No, it's a fucking cold.
Yeah.
There's endless amounts of snot coming out of my face.
Yeah.
And I'm just as pissed off about it as everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like shit.
Yeah.
Because I've got a cold.
Yeah.
If nobody had mentioned COVID and I'd got a cold, I'd be like, oh, I've got a cold. And everyone would be like, stop being such a fucking fanny then.
Get to work.
Yeah, get to work.
Yeah.
Now everyone's like, get away! Get away from me! Leave me be! Yeah. I woke up the other morning, I said I got a cold to someone else. All I did was sneeze twice, and next thing you know, someone's painted a fucking red cross on my door.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay then.
That's
Okay,
it.
so
Make me feel worse about myself.
So is that your pet peeve then?
No, my pet peeve is loud fucking chewers.
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. I'm surprised I haven't brought this up before. I don't know if I have, but I'll bring it up again.
Yeah.
Does my fucking nutting.
Isn't there a clinical, like, diagnosed condition for like people that get irritated by?
Oh, it makes
loud
me angry.
Chewers.
To the point where, bless her heart, every time Amy eats, or like if we have tea or whatever, like ages ago I literally said to her, we started eating, and I literally went, should I pop telly on before I punch you in the face? Because it's just background noise. If sound of people chewing, it fucking makes me angry.
I'm not a big fan, but I'm very conscious of me doing it.
Yeah.
As well, and like just hearing it in my head of me chewing.
Oh no, so that's
I'm like,
the thing.
This is so loud.
I do it, and I eat quite loudly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fairly confident I
My
do.
prerogative, bitch.
But it's my noise, so I don't care.
Yeah.
If I can hear food going around in other people's faces, I want to take their head off. I was talking about it at work earlier to Chris. He probably won't mind me mentioning this because he knows he does it as well.
Yeah.
It's like his head is. It's like his whole head is empty.
And it's just rumbling around.
And anything he eats is crunchy, regardless of what it is.
But
when it eats,
noodles.
it's like his head, because his head's hollow, it just turns it into a speaker. And you can hear it just coming out of his head.
washing
It doesn't even just come out. It doesn't even really make me that angry because it doesn't come out of his mouth. Like, he'll eat anything, he'll be like, oh.
like a brick-in washing machine.
Yeah, it's like, fuck it, what are you chewing?
You
like,
eating gravel again?
Yeah. But even he said, like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's fine, I'll just leave.
Just start trying to throw Smarties in there and watching him go. Off he goes.
Vibrating away.
It's just, it's only him that does it.
Yeah.
But I don't understand how his head, like, it must be the acoustics of his head or something, because it amplifies
hollow head.
crunches like you
Hollow
wouldn't
man's
believe.
Yeah, I'm completely with you, mate.
Yeah.
like it's it's just
Yeah.
what I don't get as well is it's like I know some people. I'm not going to name names because I don't want to get upset. I don't even think they watch, but there's someone I know who is over 30 and still doesn't know how to eat with their mouth closed.
Yeah, Bryn. What?
But I detest it. I'm like, just stop. Just fucking stop.
Yeah.
I feel like just knocking the food out of the round. No! Do you know how to do it properly? You're not allowed to do it.
So you close your mouth, I'm taking it back.
You need a license to drive.
Yeah.
So you need a license to chew, I think. You got to do.
My name is Jack Thorne, licensed to chew.
Yeah. What are you doing at the weekend? I'm going for my chewing license test.
Yeah.
It's one of those things I don't often notice it in people, but then the moment I do notice it or someone brings it up, then that amplifies a lot. Yeah. And then
you can't hit anything else, can you?
And it's worse if you're already in a pissed off mood as well, and then it's brought up, and then you're like, I can fucking hear it, and you start going a bit fucking sideways with it. And yeah, I agree. Fuck that, man.
Yeah, send
your
it,
mouth
man.
closed.
Get
Send it. Yeah, that's the first one I found. Shoot him in the face.
Shoot him in the face.
Yeah.
Gone.
As we learned from the horror films, you should always carry a shotgun.
Would you like me to go next?
Yeah, go on then. Mix up a bit.
Mix up a bit. My pet peeve is people who are little bitches about music.
What do you mean?
People who act like they're 11 and it matters. Like
Right.
you put something on the radio. We've all been in there, you're in a car, whatever, someone's like DJ or whatever and all that. I'm very much happy to listen to whatever. I like to have some of my songs played and I'm happy to share that out. If someone suggests it, I think I'm quite a good co-pilot DJ, whatever, but that's besides the point. My issue is when people, turn that off, oh God, I can't stand to listen to that. Well, it's just like
not hurting you, is it?
It's just something you haven't listened to before. You can't cope for 4 minutes while it plays. Granted, I can understand when people have an issue when it's racket, like when it's maybe death metal or something that's a bit heavier than your average track, and they're not into that. That's cool. But when people are like, and proper like,
really,
God, no, I only like this
pram.
sort of music. That's it.
I'm very open to any sort of music, right? And a lot of different styles of music I like. I remember back in the good old days, when you could just get in a car with your friends and go places and do stuff.
Yeah.
Them days.
We need a dream.
Sorry, yeah. When we went over to Boston quite a few times, and I now really like Slaves.
Yeah.
But
the band, not the people.
Not having Slaves, yeah, no. The band Slaves. And you'd obviously just, at the time, just discovered them or whatever. But that was all you would play. And they are a very loud band.
It isn't all I would play. You just thought it was all I would play.
You would play Slaves or anything that sounds exactly the same as Slaves. But it was very shouty, and honestly, looking back on it, I felt like that's not music; it's just bloody noise. But I was just like, "Fuck, man, play something else."
Yeah, right. That's not my issue.
It just seemed to me whenever you was like, "Can I give you a lift?" And can you give me a lift? And I was like, "Yeah, sound getting." You're like, "Slaves shouting loud noises." I'm like, "Fucking chill."
Right, I get that. Right, I'm not. Me and you could go back and forth for ages because you are #1 song killer. Let's be honest. If Jack likes
I find
song,
one song and I play it till it's dead. Definitely dead.
But that's not my issue, and I get that people don't like it. And if I put something on and they're like, "Well, can you put this on or whatever?" But if you've got a group of people in a car and anytime really,
do requests.
What my problem is the people who are just like. They can't understand that anybody else would like it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that whole level of
mindset.
Yeah, like when you was in school and it mattered.
Yeah.
It mattered whether you was either an emo or you was a metalhead.
So
or
you have
was
to
a
fit
goth
into a category and be part of a little sheep group.
And it's them people who are like 30, 40 years old and they can't sit through. Like it might be a fucking.
No, can't be doing with this.
Yeah, it might just be a fucking R&B tune.
Yeah.
That is not damaging to you.
Yeah.
You're just not a fan of it. You're like, oh God, and people are just really like, I'm just like, dude.
The only thing you kind of understand it if it's something like a band that I don't think we really used to listen to, but like we've heard of Annotations of an Autopsy.
Yes,
they're
extra.
Very heavy.
Yeah,
I would go so far as to say extreme. It's very vulgar.
Yeah.
Some of their songs.
I mean, I don't know if it's just because I do like so many different genres of music.
Yeah.
That I'm very much like, I can find something I enjoy in pretty much any track.
I like all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
Like, I like anything from, like, Jay-Z, like,
Jay-Z,
Biggie Smalls, Tupac, all that kind of stuff, to, like, the Hamilton soundtrack, or Disney songs, or, like, a link I sent you the other week, Andrea Bocelli. Yeah. That's classical. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
That's the sort of range I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same.
To things like say from there and back again to things like Slaves, or like Idols and like heavier stuff like that, or like rock stuff. I love it.
Anything that's expressive or creative and people can put their individuality into that style. I think when you're open-minded with it, you get to explore different things that you didn't once think were there, and understand, which is nice.
Because it's creative as well. I think music can be seen in it can suit a lot of different moods. It can lift you out of bad moods. It can put you in bad moods. It can put you in good moods. Any kind of mood. There's music for every occasion.
It's a very emotional thing, music.
I'm very much like, I pick up on like
unless it's the happy birthday song, in which case it can fuck off.
That's what I've always said. Like, so there's not always. I find in other genres there's not always bands that I'm like, I like every song by them. But they have the odd track and I'm like, I like that or whatnot. But like I say, my issue is the people who have not gone out of that like
they're
teenage
just not interested.
School kid mentality.
And just like, fucking hell, man, grow up. Like, there's people dying in the world and you're getting
irate about
little
fucking
bitch fit about fucking me playing steps.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Hey, no wrong with steps.
Exactly. But yeah, do you get what I'm explaining that all right, I think?
I don't know, would you say narrow-mindedness?
Yeah, but the thing is with this show, we try not to keep it too open. Like, we're just like, bad things, don't like them.
Don't like them.
Get rid of bad things, show over, series, 1 episode, done.
Oh, you saying,
new podcast.
You're telling me now that you like bad things. That's what he's saying. I can see it.
I think, I don't know, maybe just I suppose it's been addressed before, it's just something that annoys me. It's popped into my head recently.
Yeah.
And I've come into contact with people who like, just like, oh, God, like the walls are going to fucking fall
people
in
that
on the
just
room.
over-exaggerate how bad stuff is.
Yeah, some of that doesn't affect them and they make a big deal. Like, it shows where their priorities are, and like, at the end of the day, if someone's getting that irate about something like that, like you said, when people are dying and things, fucking sort your life out, man.
Yeah.
Just grow up.
Yeah.
People that are that exaggerating, they're like, it's got to be their thing to not like a thing.
Their opinion is facts.
I think as well, it's like, for me, it's like, it's a mood killer for the people, because I'm very much like, someone, I've had plenty of conversations about like, oh, you heard this track, you heard that track or whatnot, and you sort of bounce between people, or people have got control of the aux lead and they're putting stuff on that they want to listen to, they're enjoying it, and you're like, doing this other shit, you're fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I'm just like,
yeah, like, who made you the king and we the sorry people?
Yeah. That's it. But
get rid of it.
Yeah. Get rid of dicks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharpie.
Yeah, mine's a little bit similar actually. Lurpak. Right. It's not similar. Lurpak's not like what we just spoke about at all.
Some of that in the case is a pet peeve.
Yeah, exactly. Keeping open-minded. No, what it is I've realised, and I've been buying this for a little while now. I go get me Lurpak because I do love a bit of Lurpak. It's delectable, isn't it? It's another level. It's not just a spread. It's flavour. It does something to me, mate.
And it's also harder than granite.
Right. This is where we stand right now.
We're reaching
What I buy is the spreadable Lurpak.
Yeah.
It's a spread. Why is there a spreadable and non-spreadable Lurpak?
Yeah, if that's spreadable, what's the normal one?
Yeah.
I never thought about that. Is it just a block? That's it.
Why? It's like saying, oh, this water, we've got the liquid version.
Yeah.
If it ain't going down right as a whole, as an ice cube, and you've got to make a version that you can go down to do its main purpose, you're gone bloody backwards.
It's like selling like Evian drinkable, isn't it?
Yeah, Lurpak, spreadable.
The normal one's tar.
Just Lurpak. They realise that their sole product, in trying to change, instead of trying to change that for its main purpose, they've gone, we'll make a version of it that works. But we'll still get people to buy the more expensive version.
I do think the non-spreadable, essentially the one that it doesn't work, is a brick of lard, is more expensive than the spreadable.
It is. And it's like,
and it don't come in a tub as well, does it?
What, which
the
one?
standard Lurpak butter is a block of butter in the foil.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, actually,
It don't come in a tub, so when it does melt, it's fucking gone.
So, yeah, with that, I mean, instead of like doing what most companies do, and something goes wrong with the product, they retract the product, work on it, and put out a product that works. They go, we can't be arsed, keep that out. Tell you what, get a spreadable sticker. Right, that works now.
They've kept the beta.
Get rid of the one that don't work.
Do you know what? I completely agree with you. I don't like a pet peeve for me. People that put butter in the fridge. Don't go in the fridge.
It does
room
go in
temperature
fridge.
butter, especially Lurpak.
Yeah.
Room temperature, so it is
You need a butter
perfectly
dish,
spreadable.
don't you? That's
yeah,
my-
we've
yeah,
got
that's
one.
my-
We've got one at my house, and I
Oh,
insist on it.
fancy.
We got because we buy not Lurpak, but we buy salted butter.
Yeah, salted block of
as a
butter.
block and put it in the thing.
Yeah.
People like Mum insists on putting it in the fridge, and I'm like, no, you can't. It just tears the bread in half when you
This
try and
is
put
It
it.
does
on
if you use the product that doesn't work. Try the spreadable one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spreadable
But
spread.
it's not the same as butter. Like it's more like a margarine type
Yeah.
thing, and I get it. But I'm well on board with that. Like,
I thought about-
I want to get a load of stickers. I think we should do it as a thing and record the video and go into like Asda or somewhere and with loads of stickers that say non-spreadable and put them all over the blocks of
Yeah.
Lurpak.
Yeah, I'd be like, just don't buy this product. You will be disappointed
Doesn't
with it,
work.
and you will pay more money for disappointment.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute, that is what our world is going through at the moment, anyway. So,
Yeah.
no, yeah, like drinkable.
Yeah,
Fuck off,
the other
look.
ones don't have a ring pull up. You can't get into
you
it.
can't. You got to smash them into your head.
Phone calls.
Phone callable.
Don't use the one that don't have that on. It don't work.
Yeah.
It's a get a phone with O2 because they do hearable phone calls.
Mike, audible. Like, I was just trying to look. I was like, hang on a minute. I always go, yeah, I'll get the spreadable one because I want to be able to use it. But then,
I suppose though the thing is with butter, like, and this is like I said, this is like you going back to what you said. The impasse that I have at the minute is I keep forgetting to buy a butter dish.
Yeah.
Is that a term?
Yeah, butter
a
dish.
butt dish.
Yeah, butter dish. So I'm like, well, the only place I can keep it without just leaving it on the side of the kitchen,
Yeah.
melting away in the foil, is put it in the fridge. But I've found with mine, just a little tip for you, put it in the door rather than the internal fridge.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't quite go as cold as
What
the
about
rest.
putting it in a cupboard? Have you ever thought about that?
The thing is, they all come in packet, like the packet. They don't come
They
in a
don't
tub.
melt.
No,
They
but
just
then,
go softer.
But then if they're in the cupboard and it's like you go get it out and then it's like gripping food with force. It's everywhere, isn't it? I'm like a fucking baby rhino, mate. Right?
How hot is your house that it's melting butter?
Well, I don't know.
It doesn't melt.
Yeah.
You're not buying the spreadable version.
But the technique as well with that is like I like myself some
Mine's-
crumpets. I like myself some crumpets, right? So you have your cold butter from the fridge. Get yourself a little wedge off. Bang it on one, bang it on the other. Give it a second. Flip it over like you're frying out some bacon, but it's
Yeah.
butter on a crumpet. Then it's just like one foul sweep. It's spread. Done. Use the heat. that's
Sorry,
there.
just thinking about the don't know where to store it thing. My butter's in a butter dish in the cupboard. It's not just liquid. I don't pull the top
No.
off of my butter dish and it's like, oh no, it's spilled everywhere.
it just
we
fills
left it
up.
out too
It fills
long.
up with oily water.
Yeah, unless your house is like 30 degrees, man. Like,
hey, at least it'll be spreadable though.
it would, because it'd be spread all over the floor.
Yeah, spreadable. It didn't say about it going where it went. It said bloody spreadable does what it says on box.
Okay.
Doesn't say that on normal
I'm
Lurpak,
happy-
does it?
Right, so
Ooh,
butter in Utopia is always,
It's always
It's
at
always
the right
spreadable because it's a
consistency.
spread.
yeah,
Please.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Send
So
it.
are we binning bad butter?
Yeah, bad butter.
Not
Bin
bad butter,
bad
just
butter.
butter that it doesn't work as butter.
Yeah.
Right, that is our pet peeves done.
Yes.
Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great. Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia.
It's where we discuss the little things that make them better for you.
This is our dream.